Hello, Trey Bricks here, and we ended off with Kingpin doing his board animation, and now we're back with the part 2 of all Spider-Man characters. So we left off with Kingpin. We have the Kingpin henchman. Nothing special. And here we have Kraven the Hunter. So he's actually really cool. I really like Kraven. I'm really excited when his movie comes out. And, oh no, this is not good. For some reason, most people with staffs in this game, most people with a staff in this game are copying Loki. Like, that's not fair. See? Even the blue coming out from his staff is there. That doesn't even make any sense. But do you know why it makes sense? Because it's copying Loki. It doesn't make sense. This is just really funny, but also really disappointing. I just don't see why everyone with a staff has to copy Loki. And see, it's the same fight style. Now look at Loki do it. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's the same fighting style. It is the same fighting style. So, at least he has the sensibility, which makes sense. His design looks nice. And I really like I really like his design, and nothing much else to say, except he's really copying Loki here. So, lots of people in this game, I'm realizing they're copying Loki, but they're also adding a couple of other things that are unique. So, that's what I'm noticing in this game. Next up, we have Mary Jane. She really looks nice. I really like this version of Mary Jane. And something I should have mentioned when I had Gwen Stacy. When you do the Daily Bugle level, the Deadpool mission, when you're at the Daily Bugle in the Deadpool mission, you can actually see not only Aunt May, but you can also see Peter Parker, not in his Spider-Man form. You can see Mary Jane and Gwen Stacy. So that's really cool. I wanted to mention that because I don't think many people were even paying attention, but that was something interesting that I found in that Deadpool mission. So, yeah. And speaking of characters like Aunt May roaming around, I actually forgot to show Aunt May in the last video. So, here's Aunt May. And she is actually the last character I got in the game. It's ridiculous. I mean, why the last character when all she does is look nice and swing her bag? I mean, that's kind of it. I don't understand. Maybe, I feel like maybe it would be better if you would unlock her as a free play character where you can unlock her during free play, and you use a certain character. So I don't know. I just think she's kind of useless as the last character, but she still looks nice, and she swings her bag, or purse. She swings her purse. And did I skip this whole row? Yeah, I think I skipped some characters. So here we have Black Cat. She has the same fighting style as Spider-Man. She really looks nice. She has a sensibility. And I really like Black Cat in this game. I wish there was an official Lego Black Cat. That would be cool, but maybe in a future Lego set, or maybe Comic-Con. But, yeah, Black Cat looks really cool. Next up, we have Beetle, which was one of the villains in the Ultimate Spider-Man show. And Beetle actually has the same power as the Mark 42 for Iron Man. So instead of you have to go to Iron Man and wait for the Mark 42 to show up, you can just turn the Beetle. So that's nice. So you can basically do anything that Iron Man can. So Beetle is really nice in this. Wait, did you see that? He can even do that, which is actually copying Iron Man. So most characters in this game, they cannot back up. They cannot do that, but characters like Spider-Man can do this. He can like just back up. And also characters like Iron Man, they can also back up. And since this is a copy of that suit, it's kind of back. This is so funny. I just really like that. And yeah. Okay. So we were at Mary Jane. So next up we have Mysterio, and he has the beams. I really like Mysterio in this game. He looks really nice, and I really wish there would be a Lego Classic Mysterio, because the Far From Home Mysterio for Lego, that was cool, but I would much prefer the classic version. So I really like this design, and I really like Mysterio. He can also turn invisible, so that's cool. And I really like that bowl head. And yeah, really cool. I don't think Nightmare is a Spider-Man character, but he is in the Ultimate Spider-Man show, so that's why I pulled him up for a second. So, yeah. Next up we have the Rhino. And I really like the Rhino because this is actually better if we do it on the street. Okay, let's do this. That is so funny. I really like Rhino with his horns. And again, another copy, because Juggernaut can do the exact same thing. So it makes sense why they can both do the same thing. But yeah, I really wish there was a Lego Rhino, Well, actually, there is a Lego Rhino, except it's brick built. So, I'd much prefer a Lego Big Fig Rhino. So, yep, Rhino is really cool in here. Next up, we have Sandman. Sandman's pretty cool. And he's kind of like Mr. Fantastic, where he can turn into different things. So let's actually go to Mr. Fantastic here. So now you have a human turning into a cup and a human turning into a sandcastle. This is really funny. Wait, what happens if he gets run over? Is that even possible? Like, I know you get ran over as a figure, so can you get ran over as... This is kind of hard. Yeah, you can't get ran over. But, yeah, this is really cool. That is so cool. I really like that animation. I really like how Sandman can turn into a cannon, and he can like... I really like how when you're running, you can like just drift. I think that's really cool. And I really like that ground pound where he automatically just pulls out his sand hammer. So that is really cool. And like I said, he can turn into a cannon, and he can shoot sand. So I really like Sandman in this game, and that just made me think: could you go on a Mr. Fantastic platform, and you can use Sandman and turn into something, because in the levels, Mr. Fantastic turns into different things. So, Sandman can do the exact same thing. So, that's kind of interesting to think about. But yeah, there's Sandman. Here's Sandman Goon. Nothing special. He does look pretty creepy and really cool. I can't say that, but besides that, nothing really much else to say. Next up we have Shocker. And I really like, how there's just yellow coming from his hands and stuff. I think that's really cool. And we're gonna have to end this with a part 3. Okay, that's cool. But Shocker is really cool in this game. Really like his sonic waves and stuff. And yeah, Shocker's really cool. Now with our last character, we have Spider-Woman. So I really like the inclusion of Spider-Woman in this game. Also, she can fly. And that's where we are ending. Anyway, that's it. Bye.